Hi and welcome to my new video. This is 5 wins for teachers using Canva, and I'm going to go through a few different things here, 5 of course, that will help you with classroom lesson preparation, and I'm hoping that altogether that will be 5 ways that you can use Canva. Now we use it for lesson preparation, but you can also of course use it for social media, making birthday cards, lots of other personal reasons as well. I've signed into my free account and there is a lot of tools within the kit if you sign up for free. You can also have a paid account, and this yellow crown is the pro paid account. It could be good value for some people, that there are certain things that you can't do with a free account, but there's not a lot. I think there's plenty to do with the free version. When you sign in, this is the front page and this is what it will look like. If you've made quite a few different things, they'll come up here in your recent designs. As you can see, I haven't made anything yet, and that's what I wanted to show you on the video. So top right, we've got create design, and I can do lots of different things. This is just a list of suggested, so there are other types of media as well. But for example, you might want to make a Facebook post. So these are already sized for that particular type of media. You'll have a blank page. If you want to add pages, you can do. Once I've designed this, if I want to copy, it's this duplicate page here, and then I would have several copies of the same looking page. Top right is sort of functions to use later, things like share, perhaps with if you're collaborating with other people, and download. You can also publish straight to your social media as well, that's an option. You've got the backwards and forwards buttons here, they're always very helpful, and I can actually give it a name here in the Untitled design. I can actually give it the name there. The rest of the menu here are examples that you can use, so ready-made, which are really, really handy. So you've got templates, that's the first on the menu. You've got elements, so this is things that happen within the design. Uploads, you can upload your own media, whether that's images or videos. So that once you go into upload media, you can just choose it from your computer itself. Different types of text within the text button. You may have ones that you want to use that move or are flashing, that sort of animated, that sort of thing. And there are some more functions here which I won't go into today, but do have a look and perhaps have a play around. So I'm going to choose a ready-made template as my starting point. So in the search, if I put in teacher, I'm hoping it will have, yeah, there's a free one there, Happy Teachers Day. If they've got Pro, then obviously it's a paid image. But I could have Happy Teachers Day, or I'm just wondering if there's anything else. Learning can be fun if you were promoting a class. So we'll start with this one. I quite like that font actually. But I can change all of these. So as the blue square appears around it, I can change those things and edit what I want either it to say. So if I click on it, I can edit that text and put in grammar lesson, for example. I could change the image, and I could change the other words here. I can change the background colour, I think, not always. Yes, so I can change that sort of pinky red to a green, for example, and I could change that pinky red to a yellow, for example. So I can change the colours. Now, something to bear in mind as you're editing your image is that these work in layers. So my top layer is the type there, grammar lesson, and at the back is the green. So that's my back layer because it's at the back of the image in total. This one, for example, you can see it goes behind the orange square, but in front of that image of the little boy with the whiteboard. So that kind of gives you an idea of how these layers work, and it can go behind the grammar lesson, for example. I can right click and I can bring it forward. So now it's over the font, over the words grammar lesson. So it's send back, and if I do that again, send backwards, it's behind the white. So that's how you kind of play around and edit the image that you want to make. You can delete a whole, if I wanted to take that orange circle out completely, I right click and I can delete it. I could copy it, I could animate it, and as I've already explained, it can go back to the back of the image or bring it forward. Copy and paste tends to be Control C, Control V, and Control C for copy and Control V for paste. So with Canva, it does tend to use, if I try that, if I try copy, it will probably tell me, oh, it's not going to today, is it? Typical. I've pasted another orange. So I've used the shortcuts on the keyboard for that. Sometimes when you try to do it through your mouse, it will tell you that it doesn't like it, and it wants you to use the keyboard shortcuts. One thing we could do with the font here, with the wording, we could animate it. There it is. We could animate it so that it moves around. I quite like these. These are great for social media posts. So it works particularly well with text. I'm just going to go backwards on that one, just undo all those sort of things. I just want to explain a little bit about the elements as well. So it may be that you want to add a shape and then put an image in it, for example. So I'm just going to find, let's do that sort of squiggly one. I might want that orange to be actually squiggly. So I'm going to take that particular orange out. I can make that a bit smaller. In fact, I'm going to put it behind that text. I'll bring it forward to start with so I can put an image on it. And I'm just going to find student. Let's see if there's anything here. So I'm going to put that in our little shape. Change my mind and then not do that actually. Let's put in a picture. So you just drag it over the shape that you've installed. I'm going to send that backwards and I'm going to make that text darker. So you can, well, it's not great actually, that's not a very good example, but I can change the text color, for example. Let's see if we bring it forward, let's do a different picture. Perhaps something that is a bit more, let's try that one. Okay, I like that. And I want to send that backwards because I want that white text, I'll put it back to white to come forwards. I'm just fiddling about so that you can see how you can play with things to see if they look better. This is perhaps more for social media posts, but these work equally well with preparations for lessons as well. If we go to the file, I'm just going to save so that I have that in my bank of designs. and it should be in all my designs. Okay, it is sort of there. I know you can't see it initially. I'm going to go back to home and just see if I can do a presentation or a PowerPoint. It says presentation. So just to kind of, for lessons especially, you might want to use PowerPoint, for example. Let's just see if I can find one that's education related. Oh, that's nice. So let's take that out and put in geology quiz. And you can see actually it's animated as things are changing. Let's just see if we can find another one. Oh, I like that. Research quiz, citation formats. I could animate any of this, but you could, for example, you could add some more slides and different content, obviously, for your PowerPoint presentation. Just let's have a look at one more. I'm just going to go backwards and find another one. Oh, that's quite nice. And you could perhaps duplicate that if you wanted the same design. The next slides are just blank yellow. And I think that is a difference with the Pro, because I haven't seen it like that before. Whereas the Pro is also more designed slides that follow on. Like add page. And duplicate. So, aha, there it is. I could duplicate, it's in the 3 dots. I could duplicate that design, for example. And it works the same. As you hover over it, you can edit it. I could move these around, for example. I can change the colour. I could make it, let's make it grey, for example. So I can, there's, you know, lots of different things I can do. When you have finished with your design and you're happy with it, you can download it onto your own device. You can also make a video and present it, a little bit like PowerPoint has that function as well. Of course, you can share it as well. I'm going to file save so that I've got this as a design ready in my login. If I go back to home and go to my designs, I've got that one there as well. It will come through, it just takes a minute sometimes. And I can copy that using the 3 dots. I can copy it, I can put it in a folder, I can download it, etc, etc. I hope that helps. It's just a quick run through. Definitely 5 wins for teachers using Canva. It's an extremely helpful tool. Thank you.